Yes, shout out to Monique, Flores, doing her thing. When she initially told me about Bob's Bar, I almost turned this shit down because I'm like, I don't own a horse. Bob's Bar, I thought I had to come here in the stagecoach. I normally start every show off by saying, "Where my niggas at?" Yeah. We're gonna change that up tonight. They got me standing on a big ass chalkboard eraser, don't they? Luckily for me, I always been down there brown my whole life. You're in California, you don't like Latin people, you need to move. Seriously, like what the fuck are you doing here? I used to have a little homie, his name was Ernesto. He used to invite me over, we played G.I. Joe's, Transformers, all that shit, right? So one day, his grandma is making some pozole. I had never had it before, but I smelled it. That shit was divine smelling. Like, damn. So, you know, I started hinting like, damn, what they making up in there? And you want to eat? I was like, yeah. It's like, cool. So I go up in there. She makes me a big ass bowl with the radishes, the onion, all that shit. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Yeah. So I sit down, I fuck that bowl up like it did something to me, like I was offended. All of a sudden, this grandma looks over. She don't talk no English, though, right? She says, "Ernie, este mayate quiere más?" Ernie was mortified. He said, "Abuela!" I walked up and said, "Hey, Ernie, come here. Did your grandma just offer me some more pozole?" Because I'll be a nigga for another bonus. Yeah, good shit. So my name is Joe Bartholomew. I know, right? No punchlines involved. I really am the blackest guy with the whitest name. Somewhere in the world right now, there's a white guy named Tyrone, like, fuck! That should have been my name. My name comes in handy, though. If I submit a resume, apply for a loan online, approved. The only problem is, you called it, eventually I gotta show up to sign for the shit. Like, wait, hold up! Like, hey, you said I was approved. That was before! For what, motherfucker? Yeah, tough life, but we make it work, right? How many married people we got out there tonight? People usually don't like to brag about that. Used to be married?
4 times.
4 times? Nothing for punishment, I see.
I'm just a lover, not a fighter.
I understand that. I understand that, definitely. Well, for me, I got kids at home, 3 of them to be exact, and I've come to realize, like, you know, when you're a kid growing up, you're in your parents' house, like you're sneaking everywhere just to get your fuck on, right? But when you become a parent, once again, you have to sneak everywhere. Kids are the biggest haters who will ever meet in their fucking life. You know it's bad when you gotta come up with diversions just to get some action. I recently told my son, I said, look, buddy, take this toothbrush, go outside, grab the ladder, climb up to the top of the roof, clean the rain gutters. After that, go into your room and alphabetize your shoes. Any other time, if I'm watching my kid do chores, it takes him 2 hours to do this shit. They move like this. When you're not watching, for whatever reason, all of a sudden they become extra fast. I told him to do all that. I ran in the room. I said, "Hey, we got at least 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? By the time I take my drawers down, he's knocking on the door. Doo, doo, doo. I immediately grabbed the belt because I know he couldn't have done that shit right. Couldn't have done it right. He's like, "Dad, I'm done." I'm like, "All right, I'm going to go outside, check your work. If you fucked up, I'm whooping that ass." I go outside, the rain gutters are looking immaculate, sparkling. I'm like, shit. If you brushed your teeth like that, we would never go to the dentist. Go in the room, everything's in order. He's good to go. Long story, I didn't get no ass. So I came up with some new tactics recently. Got a 3-minute process. Guaranteed ecstasy in that time. Last time I walked up in the room, I was like, babe, so. Looked her up and down real fast, I did one of these. Now for people who aren't married, they're like, what the fuck was that? Right? But for people who are married, they know exactly what I did, but I'll break it down for you non-married people. Means that I lick the inner thigh, clitoris, left nipple, right nipple, kiss on the neck, peck on the mouth, I'm in. 20-second process. From there, I got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to make it fucking happen before somebody comes and knocks on the motherfucking door. But for me, I'm accustomed to adversity. I was raised by teen parents. My parents had me when they were like in the 10th grade. Right? It had its advantages and disadvantages. For example, when I went to go take my SATs, Mom still remembered all the answers. Disadvantages. My mom could beat me in a 40-yard dash till I was 19. Running backwards, pointing at me. Fuck you, Mom. Advantages from my dad. Didn't give me quality advice like, son, procrastination is like masturbation. Why is that, Dad? You're only fucking yourself. And if you're gonna do that, use his Jergens. Thanks, Dad. Can you close the door? Disadvantage. My dad still smokes more weed than me to this day.
That's true.
That's true. This is not true. But you learn a lot, you know. I recently decided I wanted to learn more about my past because, let's face it, my parents, you know, they don't have no money. So I went to Ancestry.com hoping I could find some ancestors with some money because I hate being broke. So I typed in all my information and all of a sudden a little hourglass came up. So I was like, oh, the computer's thinking this is going to be good. And then the movie Roots came on. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Went to go hit the escape key. A voice came bellowing from above. You need to know, nigga. Damn, is that Mufasa? Remember. So I realized certain shit was not for me. Like, people go to these restaurants where they bring you like your raw food ingredients and then you cook your own food. If I wanted to cook my own food, I would have stayed at the fucking house. It's not for me. A lot of people are into these Harry Potter movies. I don't fuck with Harry Potter because they've had 8 movies and there's been like 3 fucking minorities in all 8. Right? Like they don't have affirmative action in England. Like what about some at the train station? They could have had some brothers like with getting his bags like, here go your bag, sir. They could have had some Latins working in the kitchen like, ding, burgers cold papas, sir. That's just my take on it, though. Well, before I get up out of here, because the light's getting flashed, and usually when the light's getting flashed on me, I'm under arrest, but this is nice. This is not that bad. How many of you have like dumb friends out there? Everybody's got at least one dumb friend that you just feel obligated to stay cool with, right? So my boy calls me the other day, and he's like, it's a collect call. This inmate. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So he's like, yeah, man, I got arrested. I said, what happened, dude? Man, I was selling weed. I said, no, this is California. Everybody sells weed. Yeah, but I tried to take some over to Arizona. I had like 2 pounds. I said, said, dude, you got pulled over? He's like, nah, I took it on the plane. Who the fuck takes weed on a plane? He was like, look, man, I took it on Southwest. They said bags fly free. That's my time, y'all. My name is Joe Bartholomew. Please.